Good morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. I hope you are having a good one. Welcome to Coffee with Wes. I am Wes here at Rich New Design, and for me, it is 9 a.m. What is today? It's Thursday, the 12th of September, and I've decided to do one of these coffee lives. I've decided to do one of these just to keep the morning going. I've got a. I've been up. I've been up. Did some coding. Actually, did some coding. Did some different work last night, and so that was neat. Getting to do that, and I'm trying to stay awake because I've got some calls. I'm hopefully going to be getting this morning and everything. But that remains to be seen. That remains to be seen. We'll see how it's going. Brandy, Brandy, I see your comment over there, but I don't see it over here yet on StreamYard. Peace and love, Brandy. I hope you are having a good morning. There they are. They're coming. And Judas, good morning. Good morning. Peace and love. I hope everybody. Yes, Maxwell House. It is good to the last drop. Being frugal and poor. I buy all my stuff in a big canister and make it through the old drip machine. It is a single cup machine, but there's a basket so I can use grounds, so I don't have to use any of those pods or anything along those lines. But no, it is going to be a great day. I'm just saying that. I mean, I'm really hoping. I start the day off hoping for a great day. Things come at me, and I go, oh, that's a surprise. Oh, look at that. And I just try to stay positive. That's what I'm doing. But no, there's stuff in the news. There's stuff in the news. There's a hurricane down in Louisiana. That is Francine, which is a ZZ Top song, good song, but the line that'll freak you out. Francine just turned 13. It's like, oh Jesus, you just ruined me. I'm singing along with this ZZ Top, and you gotta do that. Big Mo, peace and love. Good morning there in Arizona. Hope everybody's having a good day. I hope everybody's looking forward to a good day. There's a spacewalk going on. SpaceX. I was all excited about this early when I first heard about it, but I'm less excited. I mean, it's neat. It's neat and all that they're doing this. But SpaceX, they have four civilians. I mean, they're wealthy people. There's a billionaire who was the first one to step out. They're doing a civilian spacewalk this morning, and I had heard they were going to be in the Van Halen, the Van Allen belt there with all of the radiation, all this. I'm really thinking way on out there, because currently, Gemma, good morning, good afternoon, Gemma. I hope you are having a good afternoon. I hope everything's going well. I had, our space station, and whenever we've got somebody up orbiting and all that other stuff, they're only 400 miles up. That space station is only 400 miles up. And if you grab a globe, it's less than the distance from where I am to Chicago. It's like quarter inch or something like that. It's like nothing. Coming up there off of the planet. So I'm thinking, all right, this spacewalk, they're going way out there. We're shooting for the moon. We're making our way toward. It's like 800 miles. So it's still barely anything off of the planet, really, when you consider the size. And they're gonna do a spacewalk and everything else, but they're not far enough out there. We need to send some going around the moon again. We need to do that. So yes, there's a spacewalk. Yes, it's SpaceX flexing, and I'm all for privatization of space. I really believe that's the only way that we're going to continue moving forward. But the hype seemed a little bit more than the payoff. It's not quite as impressive. I was expect our geosynchronous satellites are up there 30,000 miles. They're way on up there and everything, and we're just right over the surface. I guess, but it is, and it's going to break a record for the highest orbit and for the highest spacewalk, but only by about 20 miles. So it's not like they really shot it on up there or anything along those lines. Just waiting for the clothing to arrive. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, Gemma. Gemma's another Elvis fan. For those of you that are Elvis fans out there, like myself, Gemma's over there. She's going to be having a podcast with Andy, her friend, who is a Elvis impersonator, and that's going to be on the 17th, and it's pre-recorded. She's pre-recording it on the 17th, and then probably going to upload that on the 18th. So make sure you're connected to Gemma. Michael Songs. Michael Songs. Last night, he was playing at a bar called Neptune's, I believe it was, or it was in Neptune, New Jersey. I can't remember the name of the bar, but he was playing. It was so neat because he's actually out there at a club doing his show and everything. So it was nice to see somebody, in real life out there doing something in real life, as opposed to, like me stuck here at the computer doing all this stuff. Mark's gas station, peace and love. Good morning. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. They're not putting people up high enough. They're not putting people up high enough. We gotta wait on that. We gotta wait on that. For the stormtrooper and all that other stuff. And I really, the privatization, and they talk about the privatization of space and how that's how we're all going to benefit from it and everything. And really, it's going to be mining. Mining is what it is. Raw materials. Just there are asteroids out there with more gold in them than has ever been mined on Earth. So there's so much out there as far as raw materials that we'll need for different things. But it's got to be cost effective. It's got to be something. And what are the odds they're going to send people? What are the odds that they're going to send people? You're not going to send people to do that. You're going to send robots. You're going to send robots. So, that it's still not. Those affluent will be able to go to the space hotels. And you'll actually have to be fairly affluent to work at a space hotel, I figure. Yeah, that's going to be one of those big jobs. Dr. Destiny, how are you doing, Dr. Destiny? Good to see you this morning. Was that you I saw on a short, walking on a treadmill in heels? You're walking, you're going sideways, you're doing all that. It's kind of a tease. I saw what you were doing there. That was. I mean, it was looking good. But you just going for those ratings. You see the J. You see the J just always with the shirt off now, getting those ratings. You gotta throw a little flesh out there. That's why I don't do better. That's why, I don't have anything good to look at. If I had something good to look at, I'd be showing it off. I'd be flashing it. I'd be doing that. But no, I don't have any of those. I have coffee. So that's what I'm doing. I am doing okay. I am doing okay, Dr. Destiny Forever Walks. Oh, everybody. Hashtag awesome. For anybody that wants to drop their links so other people can get connected to you. A lot of you are content creators. Get connected to each other. Get connected to Gemma. Gemma's got great poetry. You're going to want to be over there for that. Get connected to Michael's songs. Oh, man. The music that Michael is bringing. And it's always, I've never heard him do a cover. He's too good to do a cover. I do covers all the time, if that tells you something. But no, he's just too good to do a cover. And he is bringing it every time he is out there working musician, doing it, bringing it, just and the best dressed. He's always wearing a suit. He's got a suit vest. It's just I get so warm looking at him. Because I used to have to travel. I used to have to travel for work. I used to have to go to business meetings. I used to have to do all those things. And I'd have to wear those suits. and it's just I'm sweating just watching him do those things because it's a bit much. Oh no, no, not me, Doctor Destiny. No, I'm not the awesome one. Biochemical engineer. We have. We should have been doing it. 70s and 80s. We lost the political will to continue on with it. I blame, politics. Politics, which really are a reflection of us. Yeah, everybody complains. Oh, the choices and all that other. It's us. If we demanded better choices, we wouldn't be getting this crap that's getting sent at us. We wouldn't have all these. I don't want to get onto that. But no, we lost. We failed. We failed. We should have been. We should have been 50 years ahead. We should have just been out there doing that. But I don't think it's going to be. I don't think it's going to end up being mankind out there doing the mining. I think it's going to end up being robots. There's a program on Amazon, a series which is actually a really good series as far as the physics of space and other things like that. I believe it's called The Expanse. I think it's called The Expanse. But you've got Earth, and then you've got the people that were born and live on Mars, and their lives. They're warring with Earth, and you've got all these different. They're called belters. The people that were born on these mining ships. You've got all these mining ships mining ore from the asteroid belt, and they, there's no gravity, there's no anti-gravity or anything. So that, in order to get any gravity, you've got to actually spin that ship. You've got to have that centrifugal force to be able to have you stand like you had in 2001 Space Odyssey. You got to have that rotation in order to send you against the floor. And so it's very accurate with a lot of that, with the speeds that are reached, with trying to find some way to deal with the vast speeds that they have and the torque, all sorts of. It's really interesting with the physics they have, but then the program got crazy. I enjoyed the program. I enjoyed it a lot. But it's not realistic in the fact. I think robots. It's what I think Star Trek fails. Star Wars has got robots all over the place working, but I still think the robots would have a much larger role in everything. I think it's how things are moving. Those girls, I am separated, and the girls are with their mother. That has been a touchy situation, and there hasn't been any contact for a couple months. I'm waiting for things to calm down to be able to contact and everything, because I don't want all the conflict. There was so much conflict between her mother and I, and it was unhealthy for the girls and everything else. So that was just rough. The Expanse was great. Yes, Gemma. Disney. Well, they've capitalized on it. I got into I'm of the generation where I was enjoying the original trilogy, Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. Those Star Wars: A New Hope, I guess it's technically the those three I enjoyed. I enjoyed the three prequels that they came out with. I thought that seeing how Darth Vader became Darth Vader, all that other stuff, that was nice. That wrapped it up for me. I was fine. They came out then with the movies that occurred after Endor and all the other stuff, and I just I haven't been able to stay awake for one of them. I haven't cared. It became such a commercial thing, and everything they could throw Star Wars at you, they've done it. They've turned it into the Avengers. I can't handle any of that MCU crap. I can't handle it. They're all just looking for this franchise. They want some franchise to ride. They want something to just be able to milk and milk and milk. And it's, as Scorsese says, it's not. They're not movies. They're not. It's not cinema. It's not cinema. It's a non-interactive video game is what it is, because most of what you're seeing is generated, most of all that stuff, and it really has taken away from the yeah, that's where all the money is going, because that's where they're making the money. The theaters don't give a shit about art. They don't give a crap about that. You're going to end up having a lot of AI written bullshit coming out of all these different streaming services and everything else. It's so watered down now anyway. Entertainment is so watered down now. It's I only find a couple of things that I really want to put the time in to watch. Otherwise, I'd much rather create my own. Otherwise, I'd much rather move forward on one of the comedy things I'm doing or something along those lines, which we are going to be doing. There is a series, an unnamed series that Allie and I have in the works, but we are at the early stages. She is still doing concept art for it. We are still defining the characters and everything else. It's going to be one of those wacky out there programs that we're hoping to get brought. And then I want to get back to the live animation and the live comedy that we've been doing. We may tonight. It depends. I'm waiting on somebody to contact me, because I should be able to. Some of you may know that I enjoy smoking cannabis, and that kind of helps me with my comedy and everything. And when I run out of that, well, I'm really not in the mood to do comedy as much. So if things go positive with my phone call this morning, well then tonight there may actually be, and depending upon whether I get some sleep, tonight we might do one of our live high or die, we don't know how to survive Thursday night live, brought to you by weed shows. We may end up being able to drop one of those on you. Oh, I think we're definitely gonna. All right. I think we're gonna. I got a text. I think we're gonna. I think we're gonna. If that comes through, if I'm able to get some sleep, then we will end up doing one of those comedy shows tonight, probably at 11 p.m. Eastern time. Sleep is almost as important as drinking water, and I don't get any. I don't get it. And welcome. Good morning, Rabbit. Hope you, it is coffee. It is coffee. It's Maxwell House coffee. I hope you have a wonderful day, Dr. Destiny. I hope you have a fantastic day. You are a beautiful person, and you always brighten the day of whoever you come in contact with. Always love seeing you. Always love seeing you. I have been drinking some water. Allie gets on me about drinking water all the time, and I have cut way down on the coffee, and basically coffee and water, and every now and then I'll have some iced tea, which isn't good for me. That dehydrates me as well. But the coffee and the dehydration has become a bit of a thing, and I used to have a serious problem, and I didn't even know I was dehydrated. I had pains. And I never thought about dehydration. I had pains that felt like they were gallbladder pains. I'd have different horrible cramps in my body in different spots that that I thought was internal damage. I must be battling something inside and all that. And then one day I'm brushing my daughter's hair, just standing there brushing my daughter's hair, not even really moving. And all of a sudden, my back is just out. And I'm thinking, what is going on? And I was on the ground, and so I'm looking up. I'm looking up what can cause back injuries because I had had X-rays on my back. My back is fine. I don't have any problems with discs or anything like that, and and it mentioned dehydration. And so I started drinking. I started chugging Gatorade for a couple days, and then drinking a lot of water. And all of those pains, and it's been a couple years now. It's been maybe a year and a half, maybe a year and a half. All of those different pains that I had, all of those different areas, they're gone. They're just gone. It's like now that my body's hydrated, I don't have any of these other problems. That it this wasn't even a spat. This was right in the lower back. Felt like I had just pulled something terribly. Thought I had, and I was just down. It was to the point I didn't know if I'd get off the ground. I had an empty coffee container in case I needed to relieve myself, because it was one of those things. So, but drinking water, and this was before. I can't give Allie credit for it, although I probably should. But this was before her, because I used to give her a hard time for being a shill for the water industry, because everything was, drink water, stay hydrated, stay safe, all that other. And, I was basically, just kind of making some jokes with her. But she's totally right. It solved all of my physical problems. Just drinking water and making myself stay hydrated, and that kind of did it. So I feel a lot better about that. The sleep. The sleep is the other area I really need to work on. I have had such a messed up sleep pattern for months now. And so I need to make some adjustments there to where I can start getting some regular sleep. I'm not someone that has to have 8 hours, but I really do need 5 or 6, and I have been getting by on 2 or 3 a lot of days, and it's starting to wear me down doing that. So I need to make sure and start sleeping as well. Coffee and weed. See, that's the thing about the weed. Uh, uh, if I've got weed, then the coffee, I can drink coffee until the time I want to go to sleep, and I will go to sleep. It won't matter how much caffeine I've had, anything along those lines. The water will, the weed will just counteract it and keep me going. You've had a little weed, just coffee and weed, opposite opponents. Oh, good news, everybody! Awesome! Exclamation point. I'm gonna respond. Yes. Okay. So at least the weed portion of tonight's Live High or Die comedy show should be handled. That my day should be okay. So I will have that buzz I need to be able to do it. The body knows. Another thing about weed when it comes to sleep, I don't remember my dreams. I don't, and I've heard people say that this is a bad thing, that it interrupts the REM cycle and other things along those lines of sleep. But I will sleep through the night. I will sleep, and I will not have any recollection of any dreams. When I don't have weed, or if I drink, and I don't drink anymore, I basically quit that. Uh, then the dreams are there, and those are I have stress dreams. I have not. I really am glad and happy that the weed suppresses any of that dreams, because that way I don't have to deal with those. Jitter jitter, calm calm, jitter calm, relaxed calm, jitter jitter. I like that. That's I should, if I had an instrument out right now, I'd make that into a song, because that sounds good. The song I've been challenged to write, and well, not really challenged, but someone suggested it last night. We had a discussion last night, and I did not know that dolphins have a prehensile penis. It's got like a claw machine, It can rotate. It can turn. It works like an arm. It's the most frightening thing that they have that, and that's why I believe they are the superior being on this planet, because they have. I did not know. I knew they were the rapists of the sea. I knew that dolphins were just so horny and so physically active that they were just assaulting whatever they could out there in the sea. Having the internet having problems. Spectrum cable. It's supposed to be 200 up and 200 down. I shouldn't be having any of these problems. I shouldn't have any of these issues. But clearly, I'm having issues because I see it happening out there. We were talking about the dolphins last, the rapists of the sea, and uh, porpoise's penis. But yeah, that it's prehensile. Look it up. I had no idea. Had no idea. I was always disturbed because sharks have two of them. They call them claspers on a shark. Sharks have two claspers. Dolphins actually theirs can do sign language and grab you and drag you back to wherever they take. Dolphins are crazy that way. I'm I'm frightened of dolphins now. Dolphins have replaced everything. That's and so now I've got to write a song about prehensile penises, dolphin prehensile penis. That's you write one song about Reese's dick, and everybody's like, "Oh, you can write comedy songs. Write one about dolphin's penis." I really don't. The one Reese's dick. That's a love song. It's a comedy love song, but it's a love song. I can write that. I don't know where I'm supposed to. What's the storyline for or the hook for prehensile penis? Is it just prehensile penis? I clearly I'm going to need a lot of drugs to be able to write a song about dolphins and their prehensile penis. Uh, Now, if they want to put some chocolate and peanut butter on that, I can hook them up with that. I can figure that out. But otherwise, I've got writer's block. I've got writer's block, but I'll overcome that. I'll overcome the writer's block, and I'll get the song out there that everybody's looking for. That prehensile penis on the Dolphins. But that was our late night vibe last night. We did a quick hour long late night vibe. Want to thank everybody that came out there last night. Shimmer was out there. Shimmer Soul. She had a live. I think it might have been a 4 hour karaoke live going on last night. Exactly. Everybody wants their dick sung to. Hey, you write one dick song. It's the way it is. That's the way it happens. You write one penis song, and everybody's like, oh, what about this penis? And I get the novelty. I understand, but I may just be a one trick pony. I it's I have to. The joke has to come. The joke usually has to come, or the song has to come naturally for me, in order for me to bring it. And I have no idea. I'm sure later on after sleeping, I'll grab the bass, I'll grab the guitar, I'll find some pattern that works for a song, and I'll just start throwing the words prehensile penis. I don't know. I don't know exactly how that's going to work out. That could turn out to be a little bit. Cheers, cheers, rabbit. That's what you gotta as a man. Well, more as an insecure man. That's the thing. It's oh and there's so many of those. There's so many of those, and politics brings out the worst. Politics brings out the worst. Oh, I see. So Facebook. Facebook, I see so many. Oh, what are you compensating for here with this anger, with this hate? I just, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just trying to have a good day. I'm just going to make sure it's going to be a good day. Now there's weed on the way, which means yay, there's weed on the way. It means tonight, yay, I could probably end up doing one of those live high or die where I'll end up. Karen, I am Karen. I am the manager. No, I am the customer. I need to talk to the manager. I'm going to use the cartoon for Karen. Probably do that tonight. The Art of Floundering podcast. Will Dick, he should be able to join me with Satan or any of the host of characters that he has. If Allie is feeling up to it, I'm hoping she shows up with Scud, one of her puppets that she has. Oh, see, and that's the sports car. You gotta have the '87 Buick sports car in '92. See, I like the way you did that 5 years later. That's kind of works. I you know I well the thing is I'm never gonna lie about it because I feel like I'm gonna have good luck anyway. And so, they're probably they're gonna witness, and if you're lying, you're just setting yourself up for a bad time in the future. But if Allie makes it, if Allie can make it tonight, I'm hoping she makes the Scud, shows up with the Scud puppet. I don't know if Gary from Camp Gmay can bring Charlie Wood. Uh, Gary is healed up. For those of you that didn't know, Gary from Camp Gmay, he had some vision issues. Had to have a operation and everything to get that corrected. That finally got corrected. I think it's 2 weeks ago today. Might be 2 weeks ago today. Last week he was able to join us at the Saturday night open mic, the 5 hour open mic, but he wasn't able to host. Still needs to take it easy. We'll see how he is this week. But every Saturday night over on Camp Gmay, there is a 5 hour. It starts at 10 p.m. Eastern Time and ends at 3 a.m. Eastern Time. It's 7 to midnight if you're on the west coast of the U.S. But it's a 5 hour open mic. It's a great time. So many great musicians show up there. Michael Songs, who was here he's here now. Michael is just one of the best that shows up over there. Always with fantastic originals and everything. It was great. Michael saved me almost 2 weeks ago. It was we had a great turnout the week before, but over half of the people that were coming up were all karaoke, and those end up getting you a lot of copyright claims. And there were 35 copyright claims. The entire show got brought down. It's banned worldwide. All this other. There's so much you can't clean it up to make it available. And so the following week, I wasn't going to have. I was going to wait a long time before I dropped the link to have any of the karaoke people come up. I was hoping to have some musicians, and I got so lucky. Michael Songs, Michael got up there, and then Mike Molino, another musician, keyboard player, really delivers with the keyboard. It was just I sat back and I didn't even play for a bit. I let the two of them just keep going. It was a thing of beauty, and then Axe showed up. I'm pretty sure, and we had some good talent up there that night. I felt it redeemed the terrible time that we. It was a good show the week before. It was very busy. We had a lot of people in the audience, but it wasn't. It was not enough musicians. It was way too much karaoke, which means somebody's got to get paid for that music, and that's another topic. Copyright. I hear everybody. Oh, they're gonna shut me down for this. They're gonna shut me down for that. Peace and love, Rabbit. I hope you have a good one. I hope you have a good one. Uh, the copyrights. I hear so many people that are creators complaining about the music they use. Why can't I use this? Why can't I use that? And I kind of understand coming from the average creator. Uh, the not really taking into account, well, the musician's got to get paid. This is their art. This is their creation. You can't just use someone's stuff that way and them not profit from it, especially if you're gonna end up being profiting from it. And even if you're not profiting, if you're entertaining your friends, if all of you are enjoying it, that artist needs to get paid. And uh and so that's why all these copyright issues are there. That's why the stuff is there, just so intellectual property people. I write songs. If somebody's using my music to do stuff, I would like to get paid on that. It's just something that makes sense. Well, then I actually see musicians. I actually see musicians that are like, why is it that I can't do this? Why am I having a problem with this? And it's like, well, it's so the musician can get paid. You understand? That's how music works. Now, musicians need to get paid for their works and everything. And just because some of them are wealthy, there's a lot of people that take the attitude, well, they already have a ton of money. They don't need any money for this. Well, no, they are popular. They have garnered all these there, and there's so many people that get paid off of that industry. Drive safe. All right. Great news. Great news. My guy is on his way. My guy is on his way. So my day is gonna get good. Ricky, good morning. Peace and love. Peace and love. I just got good news, Ricky. My guy is able to hook me up this morning, so my life's about to get better because it wasn't gonna be too good. It was like, oh, I don't have any weed today. Well, I have roaches, but I don't want to be spending all day dealing with roaches. That's no fun. And I wanted to do the comedy tonight. I wanted to do the Live High or Die. We don't know how to survive. Thursday Night Live, brought to you by weed. That's the title. That yeah. See, I was hoping to see my guy because I'm not in a fun state, a nice state. Look, there's a store. Look, I can just go to this store. No, I have to know a guy, and luckily the guy I know is able to take care of things this morning. Otherwise I'd be up a creek without a paddle. But no, I'm loving it, man. I'm just absolutely loving it. It'd be nice. And it's good seeing all you guys. I know Ricky, you've been doing lives. I swing over there and throw that like, but I never chat. You never see me. I stay clear. I'm making sure that I'm not bringing any of the my ex goes to the different shows. She's friends with Troy and Bagel as well and everything. So I just to make sure that there's peace in the chat, I make sure I don't bother to chat. But I'm always out there. I'm always out there, even during his daytime things. Even during the where is Troy now? Is he's hanging out down the street, walking down the street, doing all that stuff. I make sure I'm catching it and everything because it's a great community. Mo, if you don't know Michael, Michael is a fantastic musician. All lives that you would love you would love his live streams every Sunday at noon. Michael has a live on his channel, and then I think it's every other Wednesday or the second and fourth Wednesday or something of the month. Wednesday evenings he'll have a live, but it's all original music. He last night he was actually at a bar in Neptune, New Jersey, performing and streaming the show live. It was so awesome. Oh, at some point in time, Ricky, I'll be able to speak. I just things need to calm down, and I don't want to push. I don't want my if my ex is still sore and still in a bad state of mind with things. I don't want that. I don't want that spreading to everybody else. Everybody's there to have a good time, right? Everybody is there. I love weed life. There was a moment last night. There was a moment last night, and some of you were there, so you'll remember. Oh, you're fantastic, Michael. I'm never steering anyone wrong if I'm sending them over to your place there with the music. You were just fantastic, Michael. But on I Love Weed Live last night, there was everybody. It was the last dab, and so a bunch of people are getting up to have dabs and all that other, and everybody's having a good night. It's we're enjoying that. Oh, everything's great. And a guy gets up, and I'm not gonna say who. Those of you that know. And at one point he says, "Oh, it's been a bad day. I had somebody threaten my life today," and it just got quiet. It just got quiet on the panel. It got quiet everywhere. Nobody knew what to say. You don't want to encourage, oh, well, tell us all about this harrowing story. Because everybody wanted to enjoy their buzz. Everybody was, it's the end of the night. They're all trying to have fun. And so I noticed nobody responds. Everybody, I think Troy said something to somebody in chat. And things just kind of changed. And then this individual, they went on to another topic, a bowl they had found or something along those lines. So it at least got salvaged. But I sat there thinking, oh, geez, oh, why, read the room, I understand people have problems, but you don't show up at a birthday party and make it about your issues, and that's what I Love Weed Live is. It's a celebration at the end of the day of relaxing, of marijuana. Troy and Bagel, it's at I Love Weed Live. Beautiful people. They're great. The people that are over there, fantastic chat. It's always a good time over there and everything. But it's about having fun. It's about relaxing. It's about enjoying the buzz and that sort of thing. What it's not about is drama. And that again, it's another reason I don't. It's another reason I don't bother to. I don't bother to go in the chat right now because I'm afraid. I'm afraid there might be some drama that I would not want to introduce to anybody there in the chat. I want everybody to have a good time, and there's no need for that kind of spectacle or anything along those lines. Just getting my cash ready for when my guy shows up here, because that should make for a good time. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Oh, that looks like what I need. Now, so it's going to be a good day. It is going to be a good day. And a lot of having a good day is just choosing to have a good day. Choosing to approach it positive, and that is what I'm doing, and that's what I'm going to suggest everybody out there do. We all have shit. We all have problems. We all have our mountains to scale. We all have our cross to bear, if you will. And everybody you run across is having the same kind of things. Everybody's going through it, whether you know it or not. So show some kindness. Show some kindness. Show kindness to others, because you might be the only person that gives them some kindness. People have bad days. And if you can make someone smile, if you can give them a smile, you never know if that's the biggest thing they had all day, and it kind of keeps them going. So make sure you spread all that love, spread all the smiles, all that other stuff. I think choose to have that good day. Make it a choice. Make it a conscious choice that you're gonna do your best to have a good day and be positive to the people around you. Show love to the people around you. Be decent. Be decent. It's political year. Everybody's chucking hate. Don't be one of those. Show the love. Show the laughter. Make someone laugh. Make someone smile. Make someone think they're cared about. That is the thing to do. Since my guy is coming over, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna call this show done. I'm hoping everybody out there has a great day. Tonight, 11 p.m., I believe. Live High or Die. I'm certainly hoping everybody can make it. And we're going to bring the comedy, and I might do another rant. I might do another coffee stream at noon. I don't know. I don't know. But I appreciate everybody who has come out. Wish all of you the best today. I hope you have a positive day, and I hope the people around you have a positive day. And peace and love to everybody. Peace and love. Mark's gas station, peace and love. He said it right. I'm putting that up on the screen. That's what we're going to go out on. Like Mark says, peace and love, everybody. Peace and love. I will catch you later. Goodbye.